Hi, welcome to the video. This is Mike Falco's Splits. I'm a part-time reseller based in northwest England. I buy stuff at places like charity shops, car boot sales, Facebook Marketplace, anywhere I can find it, and I will flip it for a profit on eBay. That's what I do. That is what I do to earn a little bit of extra money so I can do things like, I don't know, go on an extra holiday a year, that kind of thing. It's a part-time thing, but hopefully one day it'll be my full-time thing. If I keep going at it, hopefully that will happen eventually. I've already dropped 1 day a week at work, so I was doing a full-time job where I was working 5 days a week. Now I'm doing 4 days a week, so I can spend an extra day on my reselling business. So hopefully one day, you never know, if I keep going at it, I will get to a point where I can do this full-time. That would be great. There's a picking video. We've got 15 items going out. Let's go. This is the first item. It's a Disney Parks like Topsy Turvy doll. You can kind of have it both ways, like that, or like that. And I paid, I think, £2, if I remember rightly, from a charity shop for this. This went for £20 plus postage. I've actually already packaged this item. It is downstairs because they bought it a few days ago and I've only just paid, so I won't show you that. I'll go on to the next one. And next is these. These are Treacle Moon bath salts. I got these from Aldi over a year ago. I got a load of these and I was selling them off. I was putting some with mugs at Christmas, doing things like that with them. And they sold really well. I should have bought up everything they had. I did buy a lot of them. I think I bought at least like 50 of them. Don't know if I ever featured it in a video. You've probably seen it in a What's Sold video if you've been watching for a while at some point in the past. But these were the last 3 I had, which I didn't realise I still had. So I got these listed and they sold for £12 plus postage. I only had about £1 into each one, so you know, little profit. They'll go as a large letter. We're all male. They are in box K, which is just here. Yeah. Next is this. It's a Frontierland tea towel. I got 9 of these, I think it was, from a charity shop for £1 each, and they've been selling quite well. This one is sold for full price of £17.99 plus postage. And actually, just recently, I was at Alton Towers, and I happened to come across some YouTubers there, which some of you might know. I don't know. They're pretty big in the field. Well, they're very big in the field. Maybe the biggest in the UK, possibly, in theme parks. And they're called Theme Park Worldwide, and I'll just show you a little bit of footage here. I was filming while I was there. We heard a couple of days earlier, we'd already had this booked for ages. It was the first day of the Mardi Gras there at Alton Towers, and we found out that those guys were going to be there. And I've been selling these through these tea towels really quick. Only got a couple left now, and I figured I'm going to take one in case I see the guys, see them there, and I'm going to give them one. Because I know Sean from Theme Park Worldwide is quite into his collectibles. He's got a lot of merch from various theme parks from around the world. So I figured this might go well into his collection. So I'll just show you a little bit of footage of me kind of giving them it, and then we'll carry on. Hello. So yeah, we just got here, going down Food Street. It is quiet down here. Now we're gonna when I say Marty, you say cry. Marty, cry. Marty, Marty. Hi, you guys. Just want to say we love your channel, by the way. Absolutely love it. Cheers. On and off for years, but recently we got Merlin Past for the first time, so we've been going back through and watching a load of the old ones and stuff.
We love the one from Movie Line.
Movie Line, yeah. I don't know if you will have heard of this or not, but Morecambe Frontierland from 22 years ago. It went out of business, I think. But,
that's nice, that, isn't it? That's really kind of you. Thank you so much.
Just one of my random pickups. I always find random stuff and theme park stuff sometimes, like rare kind of theme park stuff. So,
I found a few of my old theme park mugs for Alton Towers.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Have a good day.
Great day. Keep up with it.
Will do. So there we go. This is what we've got. I'm going to keep one for myself, and then that's what's left. We've only got, I think, like 3 left now, something like that. If anyone is into theme parks at all, check out Theme Park Worldwide. They have a great channel, and they go to so many places, like so many different theme parks and water parks and just general attractions from all around the world, and they've got some really cool stuff planned for the next few months, so definitely go and subscribe to them. There's also a second channel, Adventure Sean, I think. Next is this, Go Diego Go Talking Jeep. This is going all the way over to Australia, and they are in about like 80 odd pounds into this, which is, you know, crazy really, isn't it, for what it is. But I'm guessing they don't really have them over there in Australia. I've got 25 quid plus postage, and then the rest is obviously GSP postage that they're having to pay. This is in box R, which is just here. That and some figures which I think are bagged. There we go, they're all in there. Next is this. I think this is my favourite thing that has sold. $54.99 plus postage is what I got for it. This was actually mine from when I was a kid. A quick look at these photographs, check it out. It was very near complete, and it was pretty, you know, I looked after it pretty well. The box was a little bit, you know, worse for wear, but not too bad. It's just been sat there for ages, never played it. My kids weren't interested and didn't really want to keep it. You know, when I saw they were going for this kind of price, I thought, nah, I'll just let it go. So it is just up here. 1 second, I need to grab my footstool. To grab my footstool, get my long sauce arms going. Oh, I'm gonna have to move all this off. There it is. It's like the biggest board game box ever. I don't know if you can really tell, but it is massive. It is massive. Like, it's as big as, like, it's almost as big as like this guitar. It's huge. But yeah, I wonder if anyone's actually gonna play this, or whether it's just for the box. I mean, that is pretty cool. You gotta admit, isn't it? Look at it. Next is this. This went for £6 plus postage. Didn't have a lot into this. Couple of pounds with a charity shop. This is one of those ones where you think maybe there's a bit of a following for it, but there's not. Will the Wisp, anybody remember that? I kind of do. But if I say Will the Wisp, does anybody else like me think Elder Scrolls Oblivion? Anyone? Probably not, but that's what I think of when I hear Will the Wisp. Anyway, it's up here somewhere. It is just here. It's only a small one, you know, 50 piece little puzzle. Obviously not much profit in this, but I don't know, when I see stuff like this, it's cheap enough, I find it very difficult not to buy it. Yes, the profit's only small, but I don't think I could pass by this and not buy it when it's so cheap. And next is this. It's a Terry Pratchett BBC drama CD collection. It is pretty good, this. £22 plus postage is what I got. The sell-through rate on these is really good. Only paid £2 for it from a charity shop, and it is just here, complete. Next is this. It's an item of clothing. As you guys know, if you've been watching for any length of time, I don't really sell much clothing. I do have a big pile actually to get listed. A lot of it I got for free, and I just can't bring myself to do it. I know it's money just sat there, but I just really don't like listing clothing. I just don't. But yeah, not a lot on this at all. $6.99. I've had this listed for ages and ages. It's in box J, which is going to be one of these bottom boxes, because that's where I keep my clothing, because I very rarely go down there to the bottom. In fact, there it is, J, right there. So give me a second and I will grab it. Here it is. So had it for ages and ages. Now, while I'm in here, I'm pretty sure I've sold a Playmobil bundle. So, one second, let's have a look. So this is the one I've sold for £12.99 plus postage. So this one has like 3 cannons, 4 horses, and a little throne. Let's have a look. Cannons, horses, throne. Nope. No. This is in box I. I have actually put the SKU on the listing. I don't know why I didn't look at that first. So box I is just here. So it's a bundle with cannons and horses. Could it be this one? How many horses? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, lots of cannons. This guy with his white hair. And a little blue throne. That's it. So £12.99 plus postage. I got a load of Playmobil. Horses, you know, medieval stuff. Kind of animals, farm stuff. All this kind of stuff does well for me. It doesn't sell crazy quick, but it sells. Keep your prices kind of competitive because there's a lot of it out there. Get some good photos of it, and it'll go eventually. Next is this Rastamouse soft toy. I got this recently at a car boot sale, and I only paid 50p for it. It sold for £9.99 plus postage, which is about as much as you can get for these. They don't really go for more than that. I don't know if some of the other characters might do better, possibly. Not really sure. Rastamouse is not really one that I'm that familiar with. But it's just over here. You know, small profit again. The next is this. It's a macrame wall hanging. Now, I used to sell these for fun. Back, what, must have been 18 months to 2 years ago. I would buy these wholesale and I would sell these all day long for really good money. Then as anything, like, everyone caught on and the market was oversaturated with them. But when I saw that Dunelm, you know, one of my favourite places in the world, not really, but I do like this stuff, when Dunelm Mill started to sell these, I just happened across them when they were brand new to the website. So I went on and I bought a couple, thinking this might be worthwhile to resell, but nah, it wasn't. I can't even remember how much I paid for them. I really don't know. It was a while back, and I've had it listed for ages and ages, and it's finally sold for £25 plus postage. I don't think that was much more than what I paid for it, so I was hoping it'd be like a retail arbitrage type of thing where I could buy them up, sell them on, but nah, didn't happen. You've got to try these things though, right? You're not going to really lose money with this stuff. Worst case scenario, you're going to break even most of the time. You might have to sit on it for a while, but it'll sell in the end. So that is in box N, which is just here. Yeah, it's kind of a good job that I only bought a couple of them, because I was nearly very close to buying loads and loads of them, which would have been a bad decision. So thought I would just buy a couple, see what happens with them, and yeah, nothing has really happened with them. So there we go. Not going to take it out of the bag. And the last item to sell from in here is this. It's a limited edition Lego Amelia Earhart tribute set. Kind of wanted to keep this, but it was one of those free gifts that you get if you buy from lego.com. If you spend over a certain amount, you get a free gift. So we got this. Unfortunately, I got it. The box was a little bit damaged, which I think has affected the price a little bit. Is it that side? Yeah, look, I know it's not a lot, but this is the kind of thing that people collect. And as you can see, there was a bit of tape stuck to it. I had to peel it off as carefully as I could, but it still took a bit of the artwork off the front. But, you know, still has gone for a decent amount. I guess this kind of owes me nothing. I got £21.99 plus postage for it. I'd say this is the kind of set that I would have liked to have kept, but we have loads of Lego. We can't keep everything. Quite often I'll get these free gifts and I will sell them on, and it kind of makes it worthwhile buying from lego.com when you can do that. Yeah, it is a nice set, and this is probably the kind of thing that, you know, give it 10 years, this would probably be worth double this, but you can't keep hold of everything for that long, right? That's everything from in here. Got a couple of items in the shed, so let's go get them. So in the shed, and it is a bit of a mess today, I'm not going to lie. You know, I'll show you quickly. Yes, I know. I need to get this sorted out. Got a big wee bundle recently from somebody at work. Again, tell people that you resell, and they'll come to you sometimes when they want to sell you stuff. I gave him a good price on this, more than I would usually pay, but I'm still going to make a decent profit. And a sneak peek at a few other bits. Again, this is from like the jumble cell trail, some of it, and that video may or may not have come out yet, not sure. Keyboard here as well. Not gone through this stuff yet, got a lot of stuff to go through, so gonna be a busy couple of weeks. I really need to knuckle down and get this stuff done. Anyway, back onto what we are up to. 3 items from in here that have sold. First item is this. It is a Costa like ceramic travel mug. This went for £14 plus postage, and I paid, I think it was about £2 at the jumble cell trail for this, and it is just here, nice and easy, and one of only 2 ceramic items I have to package today, which is great. I tell you, sometimes when I've sold like a couple of bread bins and like a tea set going to Japan all in like the same day, I do lose the will to live a little bit. Sometimes, most of the time, it's fine, but when you're selling a lot of ceramics, it can get a bit much sometimes. But you know, when it's like this, couple of items, I can handle that. It's absolutely fine. It'll be a fairly quick packaging day today. Next is this. I got $7.50 plus postage on this, and had this for quite a while. Don't know if anybody will remember, but what, year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, year and a half, thereabouts, I got a load of ceramic items from somebody on Facebook Marketplace, like a load of just random stuff. The vast majority sold fairly quickly. This is one of the things that's hung around for ages. I have very, very little into it, pence. Not perfect condition, but kind of like the style of this one. Made in Japan. And this is just here. I was slightly worried that it might be buried somewhere. It's been a while since I've seen it, and luckily it's just there. That's all right. Easy package as well. I know it's ceramic, but nice little box, a lot of padding around it, be fine. Bit of a wrap. And then the last item is this. I got a load of wool from the car boot sale last year. Does anybody remember that? It was sat here for ages, I didn't list it. Finally got round to it, and one lot sold pretty quickly within a couple of months of me listing it for better price than this. Somebody's sent an offer for 20 quid plus postage on this. I'm happy to just let it go. I've made my money and the profit already. This stuff just needs to go now. It's keep moving it from pillar to post. I did have a trolley trolley in here, and it was all in there, and then I sold the trolley trolley, so then it's moved somewhere else. It's just up here behind these civilian family houses in a bag, just there. Should you buy wool to resell? I don't know. I think people do well. I think it's a lot of it is to do with the kind of wool you've got. I am no expert, don't know much about knitting or anything like that, but when it's cheap enough, like this guy that day when I got it from the car boot sale, he just had absolutely loads of it. He looked like a house clearance kind of guy, and he just wanted the whole lot gone in one go, and I was happy to do that for him and for myself, you know. And a bit random, I remember seeing a subscriber of the channel actually say, you know, have you done well today? And I was like, not really, but I've got a massive couple of bags of wool. And I remember him just like looking at me like, what? why are you buying that? But you know, got to try these things out. If I can get it again cheap enough, I will buy it again. So that's everything. Let's get it all packaged up. I know there's a couple of items here, like this and this, where I've not technically bought them to resell, but you know, it gives you an idea of the kind of stuff to look out for still when you're out there. And you know, if you buy a lot of Lego, think about buying from lego.com. It's not always the best deal. You can find better deals elsewhere sometimes, but when they got good deals, good kind of collectible sets like this going, when you spend over a certain amount, yeah, definitely factor that in, because these sets can sometimes be worth good money. When I got the Home Alone set, there was a set that came out a few weeks after I'd bought that Home Alone set, and I was just like, oh god, because it was a really cool set, and that would have sold for good money. All packaged, ready to go. So that's it. I'll put on the screen now how much money roughly we are going to make. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one. Oh my lord. Mega resin, £38. How much do I get for this on eBay? Check it out. Alton Towers, 2022, £40. So I actually quite like this. I mean, would I wear such a thing? Do they have it in extra large? They do. It's my size. Yeah, that fit me right. Thrill Tour 2022. That's kind of cool. It's on the back as well. I'm such a sucker for merch. Like, it might actually be my favourite part of coming to these places. When it's good stuff, anyway. I think these are really good. Look at these. Set of 4. And these glasses as well, shot glasses. But these mugs, I really like these. Which one's best? That one, 13. Oblivion. Alton Towers Monopoly. £38. Might be a bit too much. I do like some of this stuff. Look at that. Wood effects. Look at that.